What's up, everybody? Welcome to SOM Workshop. This is, okay, look, I kind of got to explain this to everybody because they might not know exactly what's happening. But School of Minstrels, which is our in-studio school where we work with over 40 kids a semester, really, teaching them to play piano, bass, guitar, and drums in less than 12 weeks. It's kind of crazy. They go from knowing very little to nothing, and then they leave knowing very much in a lot of things, right? Is that right? Okay, cool. So usually week 8, week 4 and week 8 are workshop nights, but with everything that's going on here in the Americas and the world, we are coming straight to you. So all of our SOM students, shout out to our SOM students. What's up? Hey, hey, hey. We're super excited that we get to join you this way, even though you can't be here with us in the room, but that's okay. No worries. We can't wait to get back with you. So let me kind of explain what is going to happen today. So on today's workshop, well, first of all, let me introduce everybody. Everybody, this is my friend Serena Reese. She's joining us today to sing with us. My bro Phil, this is the piano 1 and piano 2 teacher. Do you teach piano 2? He does. Piano 1, piano 2, piano 3, piano 4, and piano up to piano 14, excuse me, is Phil. Back in the back room, can we show the drum cage back there? There he is in the drum cage. Is DJ, our drum teacher. He's our drum instructor. Yeah. And right behind me right here is Aaron Barbosa, everybody. Now, you're probably like, what is he doing back there? He's playing bass. He is our bass teacher this semester. Just to show you, somebody told him, like, I bet you can't teach bass. And he's like, watch me. And he started teaching bass. No, I'm just kidding. No, he started teaching bass. And I know, our good friend, David Hernandez, we miss him. He's not dead or anything. He's just not here. Okay, so Aaron's bass teacher. He doesn't have Rona. We're all good. Okay, and then right behind me is my name twin, Rudy Fullerton, right here, everybody. Hello. My boy Rudy Fullerton. He is our guitar instructor. He's a guitar instructor. And you know what? I got to give a shout out to my boy Luke in the back. I don't know if he wants to be seen on camera or not, but he's back. He said, no, don't show him. He's not. But he's back there. He's doing video switching. And then in the studio, like 100 feet from here, Micah Barbosa is running switcher for us. Woo! So we're super excited. Anyway, let's get started. What we're going to do first is sing a level 1 song, which is, I believe, The Blessing. Is that the level 1 song? The Blessing by Carrie Job, Elevation Worship, Cody Carnes. You guys have heard it already. We're going to do that. That's why we invited our Pentecostal Carrie Job with us to come help us. And so we're going to do that, and then we're going to do a level 2 song. But I want to let you know, right after we go over these songs and we talk about the approach, and the teachers are going to talk to their students, which, by the way, if you're not an SOM student, we're letting you in on what workshops look like every semester that we get to meet. So welcome. We welcome all of our non-SOM students. Welcome. We hope you become SOM students after all of this craziness is over, or even during it. We're going to do online classes for the rest of our lives, so it's a lot of fun. All right. After we do The Blessing and then we do a level 2 song, we're going to do a Q&A where everybody's going to have an opportunity to talk to our teachers and even to our guest vocalist today. And we're going to do that as long as we can until the police come and shut us down. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Until we get too tired. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Before we get started, I want to see, where's everybody watching from? We've got about over 50 people watching on Facebook. All of our Facebook friends, how are you? And a ton of other people watching on YouTube, on our Minstrels TV YouTube, another 20 people and counting. Are you guys on? We are on. Elizabeth. Good to see you, Elizabeth. My friend Phil said hi. Phil, how are you doing that, dude? You're like, wow, magician. Alrighty. So let's do this. We ready? All right, everybody. Be gracious to us because Carrie Job wrote a song with 500 million words. So we're going to try our best here.
His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Lord, turn his face toward you his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Lord, turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen. Amen. His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Lord, turn his face toward you and give you peace. Lord, bless you. Oh, Lord, bless you. His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Lord, turn his face toward you and give you peace. Give you peace. Sing this. His favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, and their children, and their children. May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, and their children, and their children. May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, and your children, and your children. May his presence go before you and behind you and beside you, all around you and within you. He is with you. He is with you in the morning, in the evening,
song. Yeah, super powerful. All righty, as we try to navigate this, I know, from spiritual to the educational. Can it be spiritually educating? Okay, or educationally spiritual. One of those. All right, I'm going to pass it over to Aaron. Aaron, you want to talk to us a little bit about your approach in this song? All right.
Hey, everyone. Well, great to see you all again. It's great to be here. Thank you, Serena. Thank you, Rudy, for leading us. And I know we're supposed to be educational tonight, but I felt very worshipy right now. And I hope that you guys felt that too. I hope you feel the peace of Christ wherever you're at right now. Okay, so my approach, of course, let me say a couple things real quickly. Just to start off, all the students, we're uploading this to your student module. So we have, tonight we're gonna have the chart available for you so that you can learn it in your own time and just chill, especially right now while we have lots of time to be at home. So this is gonna be a great time. You can see what we're doing in the video, but then you have the chart so that you can learn it on your own. So of course, that's for our students that are registered. It's on your student module. So a little bit about my approach. Please excuse, first of all, some of my mistakes. I had a few little things. I was trying to read my chart, and it was like a little bit of a gooseneck thing here. But anyways, for me, I was trying my best because I was getting really excited to only be like, you know, thanks, Rudy. Man, right? Amen. So, of course, doing the, like, the root, that's what we're supposed to do. That as a bass player, that's what we do. Now, I have to say, I don't have my in-ear, so I couldn't hear exactly if I was matching with DJ, but for the most part, I started off, and this is something that's a great rule of thumb, is just to be like in quarters. So like, I was in wholes first. So one, do, 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 na, 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 da, ba, ba, da, da. Just whole notes as it's in the chart. So just pad, you know what I mean? And then when we went to the chorus, I did change the rhythm up a little bit. I said, amen. So then I was doing quarters. Amen. And when we were building, I also built the rhythm. I said, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4. And then when Rudy and Serena were getting all big with the bridge, may his favor be upon you. Then we're doing the 16th. Da, da, da. But notice something. Well, if I didn't, let me just tell you guys this. I'm trying to stay out of the very clunky, like, I was trying to go. If you're gonna go clunky, do it on purpose, you know. Like if you're trying to like rock it out, that's totally cool. But may his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations and your family and your children and the children. So that was just a major pentatonic scale. It was just 2, 3, 5, 6, 6. Exactly. So, if you have time, rest upon you. And sometimes you can substitute for the 1 a 3. So, substitute 3. Watch. 3. That's kind of fun, right? You can even go high. Those 16s feel great. Especially, this is like the money part of the song. This is where, like, if you guys haven't heard this song, go take a listen to Elevation Worship, Carrie Job, Cody Carnes. This song is Fuego, spelled Fuwego, Fuego. And that's the meat of the song, when Carrie's like, you know what I mean? That's what this is. Sometimes I substituted the 5 for a 7, but that's a risk because maybe Phil was playing the bass on that hand, right, Phil? So we kind of like, and I want to say something really quickly. I had a couple mess ups on the verse. It's supposed to go to 6 after the second part of the second stanza, and Phil, he just looked at me. He's all, but very inconspicuously, he's like 6. Like, oh yeah. So thank God for good band members that back each other up, even when they make mistakes. All right, Rudy.
Yeah, I had mistakes too, but I blame the other Rudy for it. Nah, I just get it.
Okay. So it's my turn. So for my students, you're probably wondering, how do I play this? So even though we're in a different key, we can still use the chords that you guys have. We're playing the key of A, but with the same chords that you guys have, in the key of C major, we can still apply that. That's what's so cool about these chord charts. But my approach is very similar as far as dynamics, which means like how hard I play. It's very similar to Pastor Aaron here. We start off really open. So,
Got you, bro.
see? Thank you.
I'm a servant. I'm just here to serve.
So humble, brother. No, I was kidding. So, humble. So, how's the verse go? Turn this on first, huh? So,
Lord bless you and keep you. Let his face
Something. It may, yeah.
so right there is really open. So I'm not really like janging. It's really just like arpeggiating. We talked about arpeggiating in our class when we just play each note of the chord. So this particular chord I'm using is, and now, for example, for you guys, it's going to be a different voicing, a different shape. But as far as the theory behind it, it's can you play that for the verse. So it's really open. I'm just kind of like adding a little bit between what Philip's doing on the piano and what Pastor Aaron's doing on the bass. As we start to build, same concept as the bass. Now I'm starting to play the chords a little bit more full. So depending on the singers, as they're starting to like build. Difference between the verses was like, and then he goes, and that's the chorus now, right? And then the bridge is like, so I'm building with the band, I'm building with the singers. So if you think of I forgot what is it 16ths? 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. You could take, if you don't know what chord you're playing, you can just take your right hand and just go 1, 2, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E. It sounds kind of funny, but you're basically going 1 E and so it's down, up, super easy. And then I know with effects, I don't think we should talk about effects yet. But as far as like,
we can do a Q&A after.
Okay.
Like a general Q&A.
Yeah. So as far as just playing like the chords, the right hand, the left hand, that's basically what I'm doing. It's really simple, just following kind of like the same dynamics as the bass was doing, except with arpeggiating with chords.
Nice. All right. And then maybe have a. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's have DJ. Where's the wireless mic at?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, no worries. You're good. Thank you. So, did you want to talk about your approach?
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
So mine was, first I like to check the chart to see if there's a tempo. We didn't have a tempo this time. They didn't specify a BPM. So what I did was, I don't know if you were trying to tell me to like hit the beat or something. I couldn't hear you. So I just let him lead. And okay, so I couldn't really hear him. I could just kind of like really like muffled. So I was like, here we go. But I let him start off, and I just kind of kept off like the tempo that he gave, and then I just like held it steady for everybody else. And for me, I don't play till like almost halfway through the song. The first like verse and like chorus and everything else is like really like. So I was keeping tempo because we weren't playing with the track. So I was just keeping dun, 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 dun. And like with my hi-hat, like I was like kind of clicking with my foot. And then once we got into the part where I came in, I was playing downbeats, the one with the kick, and then I was doing with the floor tom. And then once we got into the chorus, I started doing driving with the 4/4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the bridge, it's basically the same thing. We all kind of did the same like build up, and we're like 1 and 2 and 3, right? So it was really driving with everybody, but I was mainly like just keeping the time for everybody else while they're doing like 16 notes. Da, 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 da. I was just keeping the frame for them. 1 and 2 and 3, and trying not to speed up because it's a song where you can just dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you get pumped. You're like dun, 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 dun. So that was my hardest job, was trying to like keep it like at the tempo that we kind of established, and not to play like overplay either, because they're playing rhythm, he's playing rhythm, Phil's playing rhythm, and then me playing rhythm. Like we already have enough, so I don't have to be like overplaying like everybody's already kind of keeping each other together. So I just did eighth notes, which are the easiest to follow, easiest to play, and easiest to like keep in time, so you're not like speeding up. And that's pretty much all I did. And then I was just following them, because I don't really, I know I'm not supposed to say it, but I don't really know the song that well. So I was like just kind of following their vibe, and like if they were like building up, I was just following them to build up, and following Rudy when he was telling us to like bring it down. And but it's a very simple song, just quarter notes and eighth notes, and that's pretty much it. I was trying to follow Aaron because I could hear him in the in-ears, so I was just trying to follow him, like what his pattern was, and then that's pretty much it. It was very simple. So God bless you guys.
Praise the Lord. Can I use this, Brother Rudy?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me serve you.
Wow.
Can I say something really quickly? I forgot. I shouted everybody out except Frankie, and Frankie's our videographer. I don't know if you could. Can you show him right there, Luke? Look right there. No, look right there on that camera. That camera right there. Camera 1. All right. That's his chest. Okay. Anyway. All right.
All right. I got it. Thank you, Rudy. Got it. Good, humble servant. So my approach was, as you might have heard from DJ. There you go. No. So DJ was kind of saying like, Phil, I don't know what you were saying. I don't know, his inner mix wasn't right, whatever. But I was telling him, like, DJ, keep the time, because, as a human, I struggle with time from time to time. Thank you. So I was telling him, just keep the time, because, it helps me and helps us all out a lot, especially when we're starting a song, just to have the right tempo, because I trust DJ more with timing than I trust myself, because he's a drummer. But I don't know if you noticed, he wasn't starting. I was kind of waiting for you, like a kick or something. So then I just, by faith, just started the song, hopefully in the right tempo. I think it was a good tempo, but it worked out. So my approach to the song, DJ, can you hold that? Thank you, dude. Sorry. It's pretty simple. This is a really simple, powerful song. My approach was, the intro is. That's it. Is that quarter notes, right? Just quarter notes of the basic chords, right? You could use the basic chord. Right? And pretty much the whole time I was playing a lot of quarter notes, except when we build, right? lot of 16th notes. And some parts I wasn't really playing the chords in the right hand. I was playing like the octave. Right? It's just single notes. And that's pretty much my approach. I have a pad underneath just to, provide that ambience, that, I don't know, spiritual sound, if you will. That's pretty much my approach. It's a really simple song, but it's super powerful. And I think, with this band, it's a lot of fun. Aaron, I could tell, playing with Aaron's a lot of fun because I could tell he wants to go other places. But sometimes if we don't, if we don't look at each other, we're like, oh, we'll miss it. Or sometimes when I'm playing with like bass players that I know might change something, like him or Dave, I won't play a bass note. I'll double up on the chord. That way they could do whatever they want, and I'll play it safe like that. But that's pretty much my approach.
Super fun.
Next,
that's it, right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, so let's go to the next song. So we have another song for you guys. We are going to do, let me say this.
Wait, let's check if you're in the stream. Can you guys hear Aaron? I'm not a sound guy, and I just tried it my best.
All right, you could just tell them that this next song that we're going to do is called Rainfall. It's an Epicenter Worship original.
Yeah, guys, so the next song we're going to do is called Rainfall. Where do I look? Camera 1, camera 2? Rainfall. And this is an Epicenter Worship original written by, I think, Aaron and who else? Luke? You? Written by you? Written by Aaron. This song was written...
Inspired by J2X.
Inspired by Journey to Experience. And the rain, inspired by the rain also.
Yes, possibly.
Possibly. It's called Rainfall. And this song was written...
Dude, do you hear me in there? In the
His
stream.
mic.
Okay, cool. Then
This-
they can hear me then.
Yeah. This song was written 48 years ago. And I'm just kidding. Sorry, I feel loopy today. I'll be better. No, beautiful song. Released a while back, but we're still people are still singing. It's a great song.
It's still a jam.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let me just say this about this for the students.
Okay.
Not only did we make you a track for this one, but we have a multi-track for you guys. Well, actually, we're going to do a minus track so that the drummers could practice along to it. It has all the clicks and everything, and that will also be on your student zone for all the classes as well. Just a little tidbit.
This is the Aaron Barbosa remix. Can you remix your own song? Yeah, Kirk Hart does it all the time, huh? Yeah, you can do it.
But we don't have the tracks for this one. Right now.
We don't have the tracks for this one?
No, we couldn't get the click out of it. But
Okay.
they're going to have it.
You will get the tracks, and only you, because you're SOM students, and we love you more specially than the others.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. I'm ready.
How you guys want to start it?
Man, my hair is extra Johnny Bravo today. Do you guys see DJs?
Like, DJ should be like, when I raise my hands up to the sky. Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's worship. Here we go.
When I raise my hands up to the sky, when I raise my voice and lift him high, something happens, something beautiful, something changes in my life. Something happens, something beautiful, something changes in my life. Send down your glory, let it fall like rain. Send down your glory, let it fall like rain. Rain fall down and bless. Rain fall down and heal. Rain fall down and make me new again. Rain fall down and bless. Rain fall down with strength. hands up to the sky. When I raise my voice and lift it high, something happens, something beautiful, something changes in my life. Something happens, something beautiful, something changes in my life. Send down your glory. Send down your glory, let it fall like rain. Send down your glory, let it fall like rain. Send down your glory. Send down your glory, let it fall like rain. Send down your glory, let it fall like rain. Rain fall down and bless. Rain fall down and heal. Rain fall down and make me new again. Rain fall down and cleanse. Rain fall down with strength. Rain fall down and make me new again. To the bridge. Rain fall down. Rain fall down. Oh Lord, send the rain. Rain fall down. Rain fall down. Oh Lord, send the rain. Rain fall down. Rain fall down. Oh Lord, send the rain. Rain fall down. Rain fall down. Oh Lord, send the rain. Rain fall down and bless.
Rain fall down and heal.
Rain fall down and make me new again.
Rain fall down and cleanse.
Rain fall down with strength. Rain fall down and make me whole again. Rain fall. We fall and we get up.
I was gonna go with you. I thought we were gonna go. We fall down.
But we get up, we fall down. But we get up, we fall down. I could do this better if it was a little reverb. Just
We're saying it's just
that was the driest scene. We fall down. Man, just so you know, reverb is like a cover of the multitude of sins, vocally, of vocal sins. Oh yeah.
vocal errors.
Yeah, so you heard everything today, right now. Yeah, that was high. Wow. You ready?
Yeah.
The Lord bless you.
I'm gonna talk about Lord bless you. I'm gonna talk about the bass approach. So for this song, this one is a little bit different, and I would encourage you to explore or think about space. All my bass students out there to think about space. This song is a little different in that it goes like so. It's when I raise my hands up to the sky, verse, right? When I raise my hands up high, then something happens, something beautiful, something changes in my life, right? Then something happens, something beautiful, something changes, watch, in my life. Now for the tag, it's gonna go, send down your glory, let it fall like rain. And then no bass. Send down your glory, let it fall like rain. It does two of those. Oh, send down your glory. And then for that one, the original version, we were doing like the guitar and the bass was jin 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 wing ding 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 ding. So I follow that with, you know. So that's what I do for the chorus. Now this version is actually not recorded, so we'll show you what we did. On this version, so the verse, pre-chorus, the tag, and the chorus all stay the same. But on this version, we say, rain fall down, rain fall down, oh Lord, send the rain. So it's watch. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 1, 3, 4. And if you get excited, we did this. 1, 3. I'm sorry. 1, 3, 4. Then we said 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 3, 6. So rain fall down. We did that today. Oh Lord. Then 1, 3. Usually it ends. Rain. And then a big, big, big 4. Hallelujah. You do the major pentatonic from there. Boom. That's what I did. All right, Brother Rudy, can you pass Brother Rudy the micro ondo? Yeah. Hey, family. By the way, just thank you for joining us tonight. We definitely miss all of our students here in person, live. But we hope you guys are having fun at home. Please don't drive your parents crazy. Just a little bit.
Amen. There we go.
True that.
That's true. Amen. So, let's see. My approach, because I was around with this first.
Yeah, Rudy was actually the original guitarist for this song.
It was, I think, and Jared too. So
That's
I still
right.
have that in my mind of like the really like that version.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't even do that anymore.
Right,
But
none
it's
of
still
us do.
stuck in my head. But the first part, let's go. The verse. I'll just do. I'll just let it breathe. One, two, three, four. So it's basically just the pad, right? Just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All whole notes, right? And then
Sit
what's
down in glory. Glory, let it fall like rain.
still just whole notes. And then in the sing it. And then that's the chorus, right? And then it goes into something. And then I'll start to build it up. It's the wrong chord there. So right there, I don't know if you noticed, but it's a little bit muddy. Like there's a lot of. I think it sounds cool, but what I like to do is it's a little more advanced, but it's more of like drop 3 voicings or drop 2. I forget which one, but. I'm still like kind of like driving it, dun, 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 dun. But it sounds the frequency as far as like the higher frequencies ring out more, right? Because we have the bass more like. Here we can take advantage of the other string. like delay on there, and like I said, it's a little bit more advanced. But as far as the chords, I'll take the delay off. Even if you're like just in your bedroom, you can just do these simple chords. Right?
Even acoustic.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely with acoustic.
Yeah, I love it.
So it's basically just the 4 chord, the 1 and the 5. In this case, we're in key of G, so we have the C, G, and then the D. Super easy. And then, so it's a lot of just the whole notes, and then a lot of the drive-in. And then what I'll do is also I'm palm muting. So instead of just ringing it out, I'll put my this little fleshy part of the palm right next to the bridge, but not too much because if you
Then it'll mute it all the way up. Right.
it sounds kind of weird and you want to hear it until.
Nice.
And then sometimes
He has that muted anointing.
while I'm like chugging away, I don't even know what the right term, but as I'm like, I'll lift off a little bit.
I wanted to do
It sounds really cool with the delay. Like, if you're chugging. So when I lift up my hand, you hear that trail more. So it's like, let's see, maybe you can hear better right here. So when I'm like, I kind of flick it like that, so it releases the palm a little bit. So it's like. That's like a little bit more advanced, but once you get to that point where you feel more comfortable with your right hand, it comes in great, like with this type of music. I don't know what else to add to that, Pastor Aaron, but I think with just the chords and the.
Yeah, I was gonna say sometimes on the rain fall down, you could do the lead. You say. Like if somebody wanted to lead, they could lead
Yeah,
there.
like so.
A lot of them, how do you say this? Contemporary gospel, not the old school gospel guys, but the contemporary gospel guys. They'll do a lead line with the bell. So a lot of if you hear Todd Dulaney, they'll be like, what the Rudy? Philip, how he was doing the octaves. Wah, wah, wah. That would be 3, 5, 6. So then sometimes the lead will do that. 3, 5, 6. It's like that.
Right.
So that can go sometimes too. It just depends on how many guitars you have.
Yeah.
If you had no rhythm guy, I probably wouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had a rhythm guy, I would
Oh, yeah.
definitely go like.
Yeah. And sometimes I'll go in between those two
Yeah, that's true.
those two avenues.
Depending on
If
what
it's
feels
just
right.
me playing, I'll do the. Right here, I'm just doing octaves, which is. Or like how Pastor Aaron was saying, you also do kind of like the lead stuff, like. I'll go in between back and forth. But if you do have a rhythm player, then you can do the lead stuff. If you just have if the other guy's a lead player, or the young lady is a lead player, then you can play the acoustic guitar sounds really good too.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. So
Sweet.
I've talked enough.
All right, brother Philip Delgadis.
Goddess.
I like the way he claps. This is fun, guys. So yeah, right now what we're doing basically is we're breaking down our approach to the song. This is our last song for the night, and then we're gonna do just an open Q&A to answer as many questions as we possibly can tonight.
Man. So my approach on this, it's really simple. This song,
You do a little Coldplay though at the beginning.
yeah, it arpeggiates the chord. So, right, it's just. 4 chord. So pretty much it arpeggiates a lot. I think on the Send Down Your Glory, it holds.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you just do whole notes. Got auto-tune. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just the arpeggiation of the chord. What's the chorus?
Rain fall down.
Eighth notes, I think. Or
Sparsely though, right? Aren't you going kind of like
Yeah, I'm-
chun,
so-
chun. It's more like a chun. Yes. Yeah, so it's a pattern. See that? So he's doing like it's kind of like a preset pattern. We talk about that in piano too, where it's not quarters necessarily. It's like chun, 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 chicky, chun, chun. So it's not exactly chun, 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 because that might sound weird. Watch, do the quarters only. 1, 2, rain fall down. See that? That's different. It actually creates a mood, I think. So the one he's doing is more like chun, 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 yeah, chun, 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 yeah, exactly. So you guys hear what he's doing? He's going in and out of his arpeggio with the chords like. So another thing you could do too is the on the lower end of the piano you can do the power triads. You do like the 4. So it would be like D flat and B flat with F sharp in the bass.
in G?
Oh, you're in G right now?
Yeah,
So there would be
I don't transpose.
C major, second,
I never
so
transpose.
G and E. And low,
Lower than that.
yeah, if you can get it. Yeah. And then one higher is same chord. Yeah. Down and see how that stays out of the way of me and well, mostly what Rudy's doing. Watch, let's do that together. If you can do it like that, ready, real quick. Phil, sorry. Rain fall down. And see that? Rain fall down. And he's making space for the singer. Yeah, so that's another thing. The power triads, and we talk about this, I believe, in week 7 on level 2 piano. It's a really, really great substitution. A lot of people do it. Phil, is that good for you and yours?
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay, brother DJ, what's your approach to drums? D-A-R-U-M-S.
Rums.
Drums.
All right, so for me, the first thing I did was I asked Brother Aaron how fast he wanted it, because I believe we did it faster than like the normal version or
Yeah,
the original version.
is 140.
Okay, so I just wanted to double check. So I asked him, and he gave me the count off. And then since we weren't playing with a track, I had to do my best to like try and keep time. Normally, I wouldn't play throughout the song as much because there are spots where he was talking about na 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 na. I would probably like not really play at all. But since like we didn't have a track, I was just keeping the 4s, the quarter notes on the kick. And then what's the pre-chorus, Aaron? Yeah, see that part I probably wouldn't play if we had a track. I would just like do like light cymbal work. But since we didn't have a track, I was just keeping like the tempo somewhere
That's a good idea.
for us, just because like it's like I didn't want them to lose it, because I'm not sure like if they could hear each other that well. And then I didn't want to like either go too fast or too slow. So I just kept the beat. And then the chorus is like the easiest part. It's literally 4/4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right hand and the kick stay the same. And my left hand, the snare was doing 2 and 4. So literally it was like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was pretty much the whole song for me. It was very simple, very easy. The only thing is that I had to make sure that the energy stayed up, because we did do it a little bit faster than what is normally done. So I needed to make sure that we had that same energy up. And then for the bridge, I did kind of like a halftime, like feel for it. So I did more like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's something that you can think about if you can hear it again. That's what I did during the bridge, and then I brought it back to the 4/4. But that's pretty much it. It's a very easy song for me. I'm pretty sure Aaron, then when he records it and does other stuff, he'll add some cool stuff to it. But for me, it was very simple, very easy, simple beat. So that's pretty much it for me. I don't know if you want to say anything else, really, Aaron.
I feel good about that. I thought one of the things that you guys are going to notice when you hear the multi-track tonight, or excuse me, not the multi-track, the split track or the bonus track, whatever, on the drums, you're going to notice that the only time we really go full, like do-do-cha, do-do-cha, do-do, is on the chorus. So rain fall down and then the bridge part, the vamp. Rain fall down, do-do-cha, do-do-cha, do-cha, do-do-cha, 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 do-cha. That has the full drums. Do-cha, do-do-cha, do-cha, do-do-cha, do-do-pa-ra-pa, do-do. No, not the rapa.
Ratas. No, ratas.
Then right here, with lots of like cymbals.
Yeah,
and stuff.
very big symbol.
So other than that, the song does a lot of what Brother DJ was talking about, which is a lot of just like,
Very simple,
like-
4/4. Yeah.
and it does leave a lot of the work to the track. And you'll notice tonight when you guys hear the track on your student module, after this we'll upload it for you guys. Should take only about an hour or so. And you'll notice that there is lots of little things there for you guys so that the drummer doesn't have to do a whole lot except for just kind of do some writing and stuff like that. So, all right, cool. Thank you, Brother DJ, guys, everybody. So I think we're going to get into a little bit of Q&A, and then we'll close up the night.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a few questions for you, Aaron. The first one is from our friend Diego Cuevas.
Quinones?
Quiros?
Oh, Quiros.
Quiros, there it is. When you substitute, does everyone in the band have to do it? Or is it something the bass player can do on his own? I've tried it with well-experienced musicians, and they said it was bad.
Well, I want to say, first of all, to your well-experienced musicians, that God loves all mankind. And that's the upside. No, I'm just kidding. What I want to
True.
say is this. Every place is different. I know places that are very, very, very strict on the original arrangement.
Right.
For me, so long as it's not a huge, huge substitution.
Can you give me an example?
Yeah, so like,
Let's do this song.
no, they're talking about, I think they were talking about for, they asked that during when we were doing the Cody Carnes one. Yeah, so, Lord, keep it down. What's may his favor rest upon you. Or that would be big.
Yeah.
Like, or, you know, I don't know, something weird like that.
Yeah.
That would be out of order, but like, if it's literally like, may his favor rest upon you, watch 1/5. It's not the end of the world. 4/6 now. 1/5. 1/5. I don't think it's the end of the world. Of course, to
But you
answer
did
his
communicate,
question,
though.
I was gonna say, to answer his question, I would say communicate that to your band.
Right.
But I don't think it's a bad idea. Of course, it depends on where you come from. I've been in different types of bands where, like, even like in the studio, where they're like, if you do any kind of different note,
Right.
and I've been like, okay, that's how we're doing it here. Okay, no worries. We won't substitute anything. But then there's other times where the church, they're not sticklers on a substitution or two in a bass. In fact, some of them will feel it. They'll be like, yes. So, yeah.
All right. right, great answer, Aaron. Thank you so much for that. The next question is what are some passing chords you can play on the piano? That's a very general question, but let's maybe talk about some of your favorites. What are you saying?
I was gonna say that's a good question, like a piano 2 question.
Yeah.
For which song? This song?
For this song, I don't know if you. I mean, you could do passing chords, but
I have a kind of ideas on some weird ones.
so Rainfall.
Oh, Rainfall. Okay.
They're not passing chords. They were more along the lines of, well, I don't know if you call them passing chords, but the power triads. I was,
Yeah.
being a little funny.
What's that? What's that for?
So 5, 6, 7, 1, 4. But
Maybe
I'm,
the power triad
yeah,
with a 5, 6, 7, 1, like a climb up type thing.
right.
That's a good idea.
Passing chords for Rainfall. I mean,
I mean, if there was appropriate, I could give you some non-appropriate ones.
yeah.
You want some non-appropriate ones? Give you some ungodly ones. I could give you a couple that was anger people. So me and Brittany-
Aaron's coming to the piano. He's now seated.
Okay. Me and Phil, by the way, we have a fun time with our piano 2 students, so this is for them. And we teach the piano 2 together. So you get 2 teachers in piano 2. So so you could say, so when I raise my hands up to the sky. So that's an add 9. And so it's basically like it's like saying a 5 suspended 2 over a 7. Yeah, because people go. So add 9, that's 7. 1 over 3, 4, and there's the one that Brother Philip was talking about. When I raise my voice and lift high. So that was basically a dominant 7 for the 1, and then 1 over 3. So if I was doing this like really, can you sing this with me like in a slow way, so we can show them what we mean?
Yeah.
Like.
Hands up to the sky. Yeah. When I raise my voice and lift him high, oh, something happens.
That's my gospel vibrato.
Something beautiful. Something changes in my life. Oh.
Anyways, so that would be ungodly, right?
Right, very ungodly.
But if we were doing that slow, and let me say this, if you ever want to find passing chords, I would definitely say do a song slow. Like even like old songs like leading, because they used to do leading. Yeah, I am saved. But if you do it slowly, you can go, I am leading. Then you can find those passing chords. And secure from all alarm, I am leading. And you can go like the old commission.
Precious.
Let me change the song
To that precious leading star.
Whoa. Anyways, so those are passing chords you could do for that song. If you're talking about for the Cody Carnes one, a couple ideas that I had if there was passing chords, you could say, because this is a very
Yeah, can we make that clear?
It's a very
you wouldn't
hymny
do this
song.
in real life
Not
unless we
likely.
were doing like this.
Not unless, but the truth is, I've played organ in situations where people are looking for that. Not every church is a Hispanic or a white church. Like, and
So
you
if
say,
this was the gospel version
yeah,
of the
well, yeah, I was gonna say a lot of times, like people are brought up in different. Their culture is entirely different. They're expecting more than just, you know what I mean. And you want to be a blessing to the whole community, whoever it is that God's called you to.
Right.
So if they were gonna redo this, maybe,
The blessing.
yeah, can you do that one?
Yeah, A. Oh,
A?
A flat. Do A flat.
Yeah.
That's A flat.
Lord bless.
Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Lord, turn his face toward you and give you peace. Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. And Lord, turn his face toward you and give you peace.
Chorus. What's the chorus?
So,
Amen. 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 Amen.
how would the bridge go?
May his favor rest upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children and the children. Oh, you should do Native Walter Hawkins. And generations and your family.
No, so that
I'm
should
talking
be a
about-
one. That should be a one. And your family.
And your children,
Even in this-
and the children, and the children, may his
Maybe I would do
favor
like this.
rest
Oh, yeah.
upon
Or just go like,
and
look forward 6, forward 5. So if there had to be substitutions,
Gospel version.
you could definitely do them. But do they go? Not necessarily. Depends on where you're at. And I would always say,
Phil said I resign.
no,
Effective immediately.
no. I would definitely say, and this is for our Piano 2 students, and those of a couple of, I'm sure, our advanced students out there from online piano, like, you can find substitutions so long as they're tasteful.
Right.
I always say, right now I'm exploring because they're asking, where would you put one? Yeah, of course, but
Not just that. Can I say, like, Aaron and I have been playing together or singing and playing together for a long time. So he'll hit a chord and I'll know, for the most part, where he's going. That may not be the
case
the
with
chemistry they
everybody, yeah.
have with other. Like, if you did that and I didn't know how to follow your
Right,
chord, it would throw my harmony off. It would throw
Sure.
I wouldn't know what to do.
And also, let me say this. These situations where I think like this are usually a pastor organist situation.
right.
They don't have, you're not thinking about all the other harmonies that you're ruining. You know what I mean? Like, if I was at the praise team, I would definitely make sure that everybody
That's
was
true.
okay with
Because
it.
if we just sang harmony right now and you did that, it would not
yeah, it
fit.
would throw some stuff off. So yeah, so it's definitely like when the pastor goes up there, you know, may his favor, you know, rest upon you, and you know, oh, no, no. I would do it there.
Yeah.
And your children, rest upon you, and 1,000 generations, and your family. You go, children and their children and the children and your family rest upon you and 1,000. So it would be in that kind of environment where, like, your pastor, you know, my dad, that's how I kind of learned it, because my dad would always do an old song. Even if we were doing cool new songs, he would go up, and when he was preaching, he would do like an older song. He would be like, he would do this.
To go with this one.
Grant me grace, and nobody knew it. Wondrous grace, lest I fall, and nobody would know how to do it. all those old school moves. Race to follow wherever thou, like those old 7 chords. So in that environment, it's perfect for that. So anyways, I think we've said enough. Is there any more questions?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions.
But Phil, go ahead.
Alrighty. So first of all, for my brother Rudy Fullertons, right behind me, they're asking, Brother Rudy, what amp and overdrive are you stacking? Oh, wait. Here, hold on. What amp and overdrive, parenthesis, are you stacking gain and overdrive pedals? Are you using? I'm digging the tone. Yeah, I think we're gonna make people pay for those secrets because that's like.
No, this is a workshop. This is how we
Fine, we'll give it away. Fine,
do. This is how we do.
fine. We're so generous. Just kidding.
I don't mind giving away the secrets.
And humble.
This is actually I'm not playing through an amp. Actually, I'm actually playing
Oh
through.
my gosh, mind blown.
I don't know if Brother Frankie could come in here, but basically what I'm playing through
Nice shot.
is this is my amp, and
What? For real?
yeah.
What is that called?
So this is the Strymon Iridium.
Striving what?
Iridium.
Okay.
So
How do you
this
spell that so the people that want to buy it?
so Strymon pedals STRYMON, and then Iridium IRIDIUM. So basically this is an amp and cab, IR cab simulator. So this has my head and my cab. Usually I play through my amp over there, and the cab's mic'd up somewhere in
That's
the
so
rafters of the
2019.
rafters of the roof, somewhere up there. But now I have this little guy here, and this is basically what this is my amp here. This is my amp head and cab, and I can switch them out. There's tutorials everywhere. There's reviews everywhere on YouTube. You can look this up. And then I have my little reverb right here. But basically, I have this doing kind of like the clean tone with a little bit of drive from I guess you can call the amp. And then I have the Prism here, which is a very nice little pedal. And I'm kind of just stacking those two. But if you want to hear it without the Prism, it sounds like this.
Wait, Phil, while you're down there, get the Doc Martens. Show them the Doc Martens.
So this is that's basically the dry tone. It's all coming from the Iridium, Strymon Iridium. And it's set to, here they call it chime, but it's supposed to be a Vox AC30, and I forget what cab it is, but that's what I have it set right now. And then with the Prism, it adds a little bit of more boost. So it kind of breaks it up a little bit.
I love it.
And when I add the little reverb, this is a new pedal for me, so I really, really dig it right now. I almost don't have to take my amp anywhere, which is a blessing
Does that
because
bother you? That you have so much money in amps and then you're like, you buy one pedal and it's done, bro.
I will say this. In all my years of going out and ministering and playing, I've had to take out a lot of amps. Like, for example, like this big Fender DeVille back here, which weighs like 100 pounds. I used to carry this everywhere, and then I would carry the 2-rock with the 112 cab was in there in space somewhere, and I don't have to do that anymore. You know, now I just got this little one. But to answer your question, amp is this one. And then I just add a little bit of this right
Which
now.
pedal is that one you said?
This is Jackson Audio.
Jackson Audio?
That's the name, the
And
brand.
what's
And then
it
it's
do? Is it
the
overdrive?
Prism. It's a lot of things. It's like a
Okay.
little preamp. It has like almost like a transparent type drive, and then you can go to like an amp type. It gives you like a almost like amp breaking up a little bit. So that's what you're hearing. I have it set to that. And then it has like a color setting where it's like changes the tone completely. But it has a lot of other things in there. But those are the two that I was playing like basically the whole time.
That's a nice pedal setup, Brother Rudy. I was going to ask you, what do you think as far as, is that your pedal setup? Like, are you happy with that?
I finally I'm finally
feel
happy
pretty
with
happy?
what I have.
So let me
I'm-
ask you a question. My big question is this: What is say if they don't want to buy an amp and they want to go all pedals because they're going to be in ears in their church?
yeah.
About how much will that pedal set them back, honestly? So they could start saving up.
Yeah. Well, this one was $399, which you can get an amp for about that much,
Okay.
or you can get an amp for $100,
Or you could save your back.
or
and get
or
that
you can
$399.
you can save this. If, like, for example, if you're starting to go into more of a in-ear monitor mix and
Right.
more of a quiet type stage, which I think a lot of churches have been doing
And
for
right
a while.
now for streaming, man, this is
For
what's-
streaming,
it's key.
man, this thing has come in handy.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost plug and play. There's other cool stuff similar to it. I forgot the name of the other one. It's from Line 6.
Oh, the pod?
No,
Sorry.
one of my guitarist friends, Isaac Hernandez, he told me about it, but I forgot the name of the pedal.
Isaac, if you're on there, bro, shout out that pedal.
Shout out to.
The one from Line 6.
So if he's on there, if he's listening, I forgot the name of it. But I heard that one's really good too. I saw reviews on that one. That one's really good. But those, I think they're around the same price range. You guys can, other guitar heads out there, pedal heads, can correct me. But that's basically what I got going on. And a little quarter delay.
I love it.
Yeah.
You should be sponsored by them, dude. I want to buy it.
know.
I don't even play guitar. Why are you so close to my face? I know how close that lens is. You see all my black heads. More questions or no questions?
If there is any more, if not, we'll call it a night. It's been a pretty nice and
Yeah, I
nice.
think we're good. I mean, there's a few, but they may be more extensive. What I would say is if people are interested in learning more to connect with us for
Okay.
School of Minstrels,
Yeah.
like some of them are pretty like. I know they're going to take a while. So, for example, I know some basic chords. Oh my gosh, basic chords, and I want to sound jazzy and gospely. What can I do? But that may be extensive.
Okay, for that, no, I have a whole like section of tutorials for that
Okay.
on our online piano.
Okay.
And it's only $29 a month. They could actually check it out for 7 days for free. It's $29 for the month,
I'll do
and
it.
we put a new lesson out every single week for the advanced students for the first 52 weeks, and then of course after that we'll
Love
start
that.
doing like electives and like little like guest spots and stuff like that. So if they want to check that out, I do have a ton of stuff. Also, our Minstrel YouTube
Yeah.
does have free reharmonization stuff that I go through and just different stuff they can check out anytime they want.
I love that.
Yeah.
Cool. Should we end like this or end with the song? What do you want to do? Should we have Serena sing something because she came all this way?
Yeah, that would be awesome actually.
Something gospel.
We just scared her. I could just have her heart just drop.
Her heart drop. It's okay. They want to hear you sing too, Aaron, so you may have to sing as well.
How would I do that?
You may have to scream very loudly.
We could do like a nice little holy song for the end.
Yeah, something nice and
What are one of the songs we do?
what's a gospel? You don't have to do gospel.
Okay, let's do that. You know what a beautiful name? He knows what a beautiful name. Want to play with us, DJ?
Let's play the Tim Ramirez likes Aaron's hat.
Thanks, Tim. Long live Los Angeles Dodgers.
Let's go Dodgers. Dun, 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 dun.
What do you know what key, Serena?
That's D.
D.
Well, we're so thankful that you tuned in today. Our friends, family,
Our students.
students. We're so grateful that you stuck with us through all this. And we're excited because we're just going to keep moving forward. And there's tons of great content online in your classes. And yeah, you can learn piano, bass, guitar, drums. And we do some vocal coaching. You can get involved with that. And we have an underwater basket weaving instructor. Just kidding.
Okay.
All right, let's be spiritual. I'm sorry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our friend Serena Rees.
All the way from
Cerritos, California.
Cerritos, California.
ministering regularly at.
IPC Bellflower.
Can they see your guys' live streams and stuff?
Yep.
How do they do that?
On YouTube or Facebook, just search International Pentecostal Church.
International.
A wonderful church.
Hallelujah.
Also, if you guys are looking for great content for the kids, they started doing kids' church content.
Yes.
Really? Wow.
Yes, Kingdom Kids.
Bees.
It's great.
You are the Word at the beginning, your hidden glory in creation, now revealed in you, oh Christ. What a beautiful name it is. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a beautiful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus. You didn't want heaven without us. So Jesus, you brought heaven down. My sin was great, your love was greater. What could separate us now? What a wonderful name it is. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a wonderful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus. How good what a beautiful name it is. Death could not hold you. The veil tore before you. You silenced the boast of sin and grave. The heavens are roaring the praise of your glory. For you are raised to life again, and you have no rival. You have no equal. Now and forever, God, you reign. And yours is the kingdom, yes. Yours is the glory. Yours is the name above all names. What a powerful name it is. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a powerful name it is. Nothing can stand against. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus.
Wow. So many people on right now at 9 o'clock at night.
Well, praise God for that.
Amen. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, everybody. We hope you. They're asking who's mixing.
Luke is mixing tonight.
Luke is mixing tonight, but our good friend,
Stephen Gonzalez set up our mix.
yeah, our good friend Stephen Gonzalez set up our mix, and man, we are just blessed with great people who come and give their gifts freely, huh, Stephen? No, I'm just kidding. I always joke with Stephen and say he's like $1 an hour.
You're always thinking I would just pay him his
We just pay him in love and Chick-fil-A.
chips.
And chips. There you go.
Oh my God.
Anyway, well, everyone, thank you so much. Oh, that was good reverb. Much. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with us, you all. If we did not finish answering some of your questions, Aaron or I will jump on soon and do that for you. We love you.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much. Have a good night.
See y'all later. God bless.